Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, YouTube. This is your boy 205, and we are back again with another review video. In this review video, we're going to be doing a quick review over the Xbox Series S/X, well, Xbox Series whatever, PC, Razer Wolverine V2. You can pick this bad boy up on BestBuy.com or Amazon.com for $99.99. Or you can end up catching on sale like I did on BestBuy.com for $79.99. You definitely got to watch out for those sales. They do be cutting prices, and yeah, whenever they cut those prices, make sure you got that money in your pocket, and you'll come up very, very lucky. Now, this comes in two colors. White, which came out this past October, in October of 2021, or you can get it in black. Yes, white and black. Just like I said about the chrome in my last video, yeah, I'll be balling like that. But anyway, here's the thing. The black, I believe, came out a few years ago. A couple years ago, actually. Not sure exactly when, but the black version right here, this right here came out probably a couple years ago. This one was just released last year in October of 2021. But it's basically the same controller, just two different colors and two different outlines. Alright, but let's go ahead and talk about the white one, because this right here is basically the star of the show. And the one that's basically right now being advertised, okay? One thing I do like about this controller, this right here is probably, to me, the best and most affordable overall total package third-party controller out right now. As you can see, it got a nice white matte feel. It feels very, very premium. Has a nice weight to it. These sides right here are nice rubber grips. And the outline right here is black. It doesn't glow or anything or change colors like the chroma. These thumbsticks right here, these are sold separately. No, these aren't, what do people usually call them? Control freaks or whatever. No, they're not control freaks, they're just regular grips. Comes with the basic D-pad. These little Xbox settings right here. The pause, select, or whatever. And one thing that I like the most is that the buttons are clicking. The D-pad and the buttons are very clicky. Same thing on the original model that came out a couple years ago. Very, very clicky. Very clicky. Let's get up here to the triggers. Got your front and back bumpers on the left and the right side. And you have an extra bumper up here, which to me is actually more convenient than the paddles that usually be on the back of the SCUF controllers. I love the extra buttons that be up here. So, you know, whenever you're playing Warzone, instead of using some little back button or whatever, which, remind you guys, this doesn't have any back paddles or whatever, you can just hold one of these, you know, whatever button, hold down your plates as you're running and, you know, strafing and moving around and stuff like that. It's pretty good. Then you also have your jack right here. You can insert your headphones. Hopefully, whatever headset that you do have has a volume up and down or a chat up and down, because it doesn't have the little buttons that come on the, what was it, like the Wolverine Ultimate that I did last year? Yeah, it doesn't have those. But this right here is like, this controller literally does, it's so convenient. You can play any game with this. Doesn't matter if it's an FPS, doesn't matter if it's an adventure, shooter, whatever. This controller right here is an overall total package beast. And it is extremely comfortable to hold in the hands. How wide it is on the sides, the front, and the back is very convenient. Also, you also have your trigger locks right here for your first person shooters. Hide them on, let me cut them off. When they're off, get the press all the way down on them. Turn it back over, cut them on. Now it's just halfway. See that? See the difference? Now it's just halfway, which is great. Very, very, very convenient. This is my favorite controller out right now, point blank period. And even, you know, going back to the black one, even though I was exploring, you know, my different options and whatnot, the Razer Wolverine V2 is an overall piece. Now, let's get to the button mapping. Slide my handy dandy laptop over here. You have to download the, the Razer the Razer controller setup for Xbox. Go ahead and click on it. I already have it set up in here. See if I can take a step back. Okay. Doesn't say that I can, but you know, anyway. You can go to your controller rename your controller, set up the profiles or whatnot. I already have a profile set up. Let's go ahead and dip into that and see if I can show you the editing. Okay, once you hit the profile, you can hit edit, rename, duplicate, delete, whatever. Let's go to edit. All right, assign buttons, thumbstick, sensitivity, vibration. Let's keep it simple. Go to assign buttons. All right. What it lets you assign, it keeps the regular buttons defaulted, which is your buttons right here, your traditional buttons that you have on your thumb, and the directional buttons. Keep those situated. And the top buttons. The extra buttons, the M1 and the M2, it lets you assign those to anything that you please. So the M2, which is close on the right side, I have that assigned to Y. Once you click on it, you can assign it to anything that you want it to be. Anything that you want it to be. Easy peasy. The other one, M1, anything that you want it to be. It's very simple. You can do it on your computer. All you got to do is plug it in, download the app, boom. And if you need to be updated or anything, once you stick it inside, it'll automatically start doing this thing. It'll automatically update if it has one. Exit out of that. And yeah, that's basically it. The Wolverine V2, all white, cocaine white. It looks clean. It looks premium. The controller is just overall great. And here's one thing I have noticed. The old model right here, this black one, you can get both of these probably for the same price. But this black one feels just a tad bit more heavier than the white one. Even though they're the same controller, just different colors, the black one feels a little bit more heavier. That's one thing to think about. Feels a little bit more heavier. But anyway, white Wolverine V2. Appreciate everybody for watching the video. Like, share, subscribe to the YouTube channel for streams and product reviews whenever I see something that I like and buy. If I feel like doing a review on it, I'll go ahead and hit y'all with that. But this is it, the Wolverine V2. Everybody have a blessed day and be great.